Welcome. I am Crimey Queen, and if you are joining us for the first time, this is the channel where we have fun with words and numbers, numerology to be precise. I love numerology. I hope you do too. And if you're watching this, you obviously do. Now, I want to just say a huge thank you to all my subscribers and viewers on the Crimey Queen channel. I want to really let you know that I appreciate your support. And when I started this channel, of course, I was just going with what was inside me to do. As I said before, it was about my initial thing was that I thought I would be teaching on my journey of actualizing self-love. So if you embark on my earlier presentations, it's still about actualizing self-love, but the focus had shifted very quickly and onto really delving, looking at numerology in terms of the scriptures, because I had been guided to do this. So I felt I was going to initially focus on my teaching about my path, on what led me to writing 2 volumes of the Crimson Light. However, I have made very few mentions of the Crimson Light along this journey, and if you have watched many of my videos, you will see perhaps it's just a few where I have made reference to the publication of those books. But more so, I have done this with my experience, talking about my experience with my Kundalini activation, which now that has led me not realizing that the main focus of this channel is to really encourage people to activate the third eye. And I had not realized that that was exactly the path, but now I can see, because through the messages that has come through the scriptures of Mother Eve as the spokesperson, I realize that something very serious is happening, that we are moving into a new dimension. Now, I don't know much about astrology, but enough to say this, that in conjunction with the guidance of Mother Eve, that when we approach on May 15th of 2018, we'll be moving into, there's that shift that is happening and taking place into that eighth dimension. I'm going to say it like this. Oh, I just got it. Again, I just did this presentation. This is about the third time that I've done this presentation, but more and more is becoming clearer. So basically, we are moving into a dimension that is going to be, it's going to set us up for the next 7 years. It is a set, like this word set. The word set actually equals 8. So as we see the word 8 here, which is the symbol of infinity, so it means that our journey will be along this 8, whatever that 8. And it actually coincides with the 8th entrance or 8th entry of Mother Eve, when Mother Eve says, let us make man in our image after our likeness. This us equals 31. And of course, when we do the numerical value for the word 8, apart from having 8 of the fruit like Mother Eve did, so when we do, she says, let us, which is 31, let us make man in our image after our likeness. So that equals 4. But this 31 equals 4. And then we see the word 8, E-I-G-H-T, which is 5. 9, 7, 8, 2. This is 10. This is 26 plus 5 is 30, is 41. So 31, sorry. 10, 26, 31. That's correct. So we see 31 is really that us, that 8 here. Basically, 8 is us. This is the us Mother Eve had spoken of in this last entry, where she made those entries. The first was let there be light, then we have let there be waters, and let there be a firmament, and so on. We have all this, and on the last one she says let us. This is the us right here. So this is 31. She is saying, she is calling on the 8th and the 31. Now, of course, 31 is 4. We have seen it as 8. And then we also have, this is 8. And we also see that the word 8 is like, is here. This is 8. It's infinite. It's infinite. But the word infinite, as I just did in one of the presentations, the word infinite actually equals 41. And let's just do this in case you're new to this as well. So this is 9, 5, 6, 9, 5, 9, 2, 5. And this is how we do it. 3 5s, 15. And then we have 3 9s, 18. 18. So this is 33. And then we have 2 plus 6. That's 8. So this 8 plus 3 is 11. So this would be 41. 41 is 5. Now we see that which is key, which is luck, which is lock, which is kundalini, it is the melanin, it's all those things, and it is where we get into being in Christ. We are a new creature. It is here. So we have 5, we are 5 here. And when we do the numerical value for the word mouth, of course, that's why it's good to have a big mouth, you could say, so you can know how to take all that fruit, the number 8, to eat or to eat of the fruit, which is also a form of this is the infinite act that we would be doing. That act that we would be doing, eating of the fruit, would be something that would take us into this infinite state of awareness. That's what Mother Eve is calling us to do. So I felt that this was really a wonderful way when we talk. Mother Eve was talking about the dimension. So this is the dimension. We are going into the 5th dimension, but the 5th dimension is also the 8th dimension. So we can see they both are infinite. Infinite in that sense of, as we say, when we get to that state, it's infinite, eating of the fruit of knowledge of good and evil. That gives us the consciousness of that infinite state. Help us to get into that infinite state of awareness. Okay, I am trying to look after my throat. Okay, I would love to do a bit more presentations, but of course this is about self-love, and I'm going to be looking after my voice a bit more. Okay, so hope you like this, and do join us again. But I just really wanted to say a big thank you. This is really the purpose of this, is to say thank you. I just want to say thank you. I hope I'll get to do another presentation, because it's almost a year to my being on YouTube doing these presentations, and it has given me great joy when I see, oh, I've got a new subscriber. Yeah, I hadn't thought about those things at the initial stage, or whether people would even like, or people would really watch the presentations. I hadn't given those things much thought. It's really that I had an information within me and just wanted to really, I was quite happy and excited to just getting it out, which is still the case. That is the most important thing. But I must admit that I do enjoy, and it makes me feel good when people leave their comments, and even those that do not really buy into, when I say buy, or those who don't really like what I say, but still that they have taken the time to even watch and to leave their comments. I think it's something to appreciate, because it gives me a sense of even more understanding about myself. It presents me another another factor in looking at myself. Well, how do I feel about people who don't really like what I say, and how do I handle it? So it lets me know where I'm at, and that is quite a good opportunity to be able to embrace. So and it gives me a sense of balance. It gives me a sense of wholeness. So thank you very much. I do really appreciate you taking your time to watch these presentations, and continue to leave your comments. Thank you. Namaste.